Hi everyone, welcome back to another live. How's the group doing? How are you guys all doing? I hope you had a good week so far. We're already on Wednesday. As I promised, I am coming on with another topic today on how to actually successfully pivot from maybe your 9 to 5 to your entrepreneurship journey. I know that this phase is actually one of the hardest and the scariest of taking that risk. I'm not sure if a lot of the times with everything going on is by choice. Sometimes it could be forced. But either way, I just wanted to give you guys some tips that helped me when I made the pivot from my corporate job to my own business. So the first tip I have for you is to take some time to reflect. Give yourself some white space. Maybe your quarantine helped with that as well. And give yourself some white space to reflect about what your future, what do you want your future to look like? What are some of your goals? What are some of the things that you always wanted to do? What are some of the things that maybe you didn't have time before, but you always wanted to work on? Giving yourself this white space and time to reflect is definitely very, very valuable into clarifying what is that next step that you want to take into maybe starting your own business. The next step is, after you have some clarity about the direction that you want to go into, is to actually do some research on what is currently happening with the market, and what are some of the needs or the problems that are most pressing in those areas that you helped yourself clarify, and how is it that you can help with that. So do some research on what are some of the problems that you can solve for other people, and that should give you a pretty good indication about what is it that you want to do, what idea is it that you came up with from your reflection, and what is the reality looking like, what is the market looking like, what's going on with everything that is happening lately. A lot going on out there, for sure. So the next thing is to start networking and talking to some people and see what's out there. So just go at this with a lot of curiosity of meeting new people, or people that you think, people that have what you actually want to do, or people that already are doing what you want to do. So networking and seeing what's out there is a really powerful step in not only giving you a lot more information about what's happening and what's available and what do people need, but also in growing your confidence as to speaking about your idea and the problems you want to solve and the business you want to start. And then after you have put yourself out there a little bit and build your confidence and have seen what's needed, and then you want to go back and reflect on your learnings, on your research, on all the things that you have found out, and add on to your initial reflection and see, what things are still true based on your initial assumption of what you might want to do, and see what else you want to add based on the new information, or adapt, because adaptability and the entrepreneurship journey is very, very, very important skill. It is very important to adapt to the details of what's out there, because especially at the beginning, a lot of times you are testing and you are figuring out what works and what doesn't. So there's a lot of that going on. So you want to go back into another reflection session or timing, and this shouldn't take days. This could take a day or two to figure out where you are and what do you want to do with the information you gathered, and what are some of those next steps that you want to take. And that's how we get to the next phase, which would be with starting to take some of those little actions based on what you have found out and based on the clarity you got from your second session of reflection. So take some little actions, see who you want to talk to, what else you want to do based on all of that. Because as you do that, then the next step will start unraveling itself to you. And that's how you're going to start to get a little bit of momentum at the beginning towards this journey. Throughout the journey, definitely stay curious and always be open to learning, because entrepreneurship is all about putting yourself out there, learning new things, keeping up with your skills, being very in tune with what is it that your customers want, what are the needs that you are meeting, what problems are you solving. So you are always adapting and you're always changing into providing, doing things better, more efficient, cheaper, faster for your customers. So it's definitely always about innovating. So you definitely want to get used to learning, always learning, and working on your own self-development and mindset is absolutely crucial to this journey. Because especially at the beginning, you're not going to have the results that you want to get right away. So it's very important to find yourself a mentor or a community of people that have been through your journey before, because at times it's very lonely. So you definitely need to have people that are supporting you along the way. And a mentor or a coach will definitely help you with the mindset part, which based on studies, and now we know more about it, it's 80% of your success. Because like I said, it's very easy to get discouraged, especially at the beginning, if you don't have the results that you're aiming for. And a lot of times if you left your job, you are, maybe struggling or surviving as far as like on a financial side. So you definitely are going to have a lot of that noise. So you do need someone that will help you through that journey. So if you need anyone, of course, I'm always here to support. This is what I do. I help women pivot from corporate to entrepreneurship. I've been in business for over 4 years now, so mentoring others and helping them through the mindset challenges and also the practical steps. Systems and structure is something that I do really well, and the execution, taking action part, which is what will move you forward, is definitely something that I help my clients with. So if you definitely need a mentor, I'm always here available to support you in any way I can. So just reach out. This is all I had for you as far as this topic. I hope these practical steps are helpful into giving you a little bit of that clarity over making that transition, which is the scariest part. And like they say, the hardest part is to start, and then you get some momentum, and then you keep going. Thank you so much, whoever joined on the live, and I'll see you here next week on another topic. Take care.